get better at using the mace, Minecraft's strongest item, capable of one-shotting players from any height. No matter how much armor they have, they will get one shot. So you wanna learn how to use this mace, or you wanna improve your skills. Well, you tapped onto the right radio, my friend, because here technically I will be teaching you how to improve your skills with the mace. So as you can see, I have a pretty decent mace. Not sure if this is the max enchants for a mace, but yeah, this is the mace I have. Unbreaking and no, just mending. Mending isn't isn't like necessary. If you wanna get a mace, I just get mending. If you don't wanna find a new trial chambers, get a new mace and whatnot. But unbreaking, wind burst, and density, those are not negotiable. You need unbreaking and wind burst. As some of you may know, but another sword has 8 attack damage. So does the mace. Wait, I thought the mace had 8 attack damage, but it only has 5. Maybe it was a different version, but yeah. The mace has 5 attack damage, meaning it can one-shot most mobs. Well, let me just say common mobs, like, they can only two-shot a sheep. One-shot, like, I'm pretty sure it can one-shot, like any weapon can one-shot a chicken, but yes. Normal weapons, yeah. But yeah, it does pretty decent amounts of damage. So the first lesson, let's just go with breach swapping and stun slamming. Breach swapping and stun slamming are basically two of the same things, but with breach swapping you use your sword, then switch to your mace, and with stun slamming disable the shield with an axe, then switch to your mace. Mind you, all the while falling. If you're falling from like 5 blocks, like as high as a wind charge, yeah, you can't stun slam. Sorry, like stun slamming, unless you have very fast reflexes, but doing that on mobile, yeah, almost impossible. Well, I can do it at least. But here's the thing. But breach swapping, as you see, I have an iron golem. Bro, stop moving. Okay, let's just see that. See that? I swap to my mace halfway through the hit. Let's see how many hits an iron column takes with just my sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hits. But if I breach swap, wait, what? Okay, that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no, we don't have that one, just leave the mace. 8 hits if you're breach swapping. So from the 12 we did with just the netherite sword to what we're doing with right now with breach swapping. Yeah, now. Did I place sharpness on the axe? Okay. Can I do it? Let's just kill this dude. See that? So yeah, you wanna get good at breach swapping. For you to get good at breach swapping or stun slamming, you have to start with a little thing I call spawn slamming. Essentially what spawn slamming is it's basically like breach swapping, but instead of using your sword, you spawn in, you use a spawn egg to spawn in an entity, then hit it with your mace. And if you successfully maced it, well, you can breach swap. See that? Spawn slamming isn't very hard, but I'm not sure for those who don't use crosshairs. See that? Sometimes that happens when you're like too low to use the mace and you just hit it. So like, yeah. Yeah, spot. If you can do spawn slamming, you can breach swap. But breach swapping, but stun slamming, you first have to disable the shield. But I'm not in multiplayer right now, so I'm not gonna show you how to stun slam right now. That will be in my next MACE tutorial video. Cause here's the thing I noticed. When you try stun slamming, you say on your phone, you can't stun slam, but you can disable the shield, but there will be like a knockback push of some sorts that pushes you away, making so if you align your crosshair, you can't, mace them unless you backstab them, which will also be covered on my upcoming video. But here's another way. You know the throw pearl thing? Yeah. Then wind charge, that has two phases. Though that's the immediate phase which I just did right now. Let's do it again. See, it immediately hits the pearl as soon as I throw it. But then there's the like 1 tick delay one. That one gives you some time to place a block if you're running away from someone, or just gives you enough time to do what? Spawn slam or breach swap. So let's see here. If I get my iron golem back, let's do the 1 tick delay. See that? Allows me to spawn slam. But you have to be very fast about this. Also, make sure that you don't accidentally switch to your inventory menu while you're doing this, because you might take a lot of fall damage, especially if you're in hardcore or in a multiplayer server where your stuff could get stolen, or if you're in hardcore, just die unless you don't have items. So yeah. And there's another thing. I'm not sure how to do this yet, but how this works is that, wait, and I'll still be using the same firework rocket when I go down, but for some reason I can't do that. Maybe it's just a Java only feature, but yeah, there is that. But let's see. There are a lot of things to get good at the MACE. You can do. Not do it way too late. Throw it too late, then well, it won't hit the ender pearl. See that? But say you don't have a split control or the crosshair enabled in your world. There's a thing you can do. Yeah, here touch. Let's turn off split controls. See, now I have the thing. See that? Well, it still works, I guess. But for me, it's very hard doing it like this, cause see that the golems get spawned somewhere else, and with the crosshair, I actually think this is better. Okay, this is what? So I'm not sure how you're gonna actually miss something or someone with this, unless you have an elytra, then it will allow you to go back up and down. But yeah, I recommend you have split controls on, so you know you're always precise. But having split controls on isn't exactly ideal for PvP. But hey, I don't know. If you can get good at it. Okay. Let's go back to spawn slamming. Spawn slamming is pretty easy though. Oh, no wonder I double spawned. Yeah, but for you to actually master the means, you actually must have aim with you actually have to aim with the crosser. For some people it's very hard. For me, I'm not actually like a master at it, but place down. Place miss. Easy, you can learn. Place miss. Place miss. Okay, place miss. Place the miss. Place the miss. Place miss. Place miss. Place the miss. Okay, sometimes it won't work if you're no like a grass block. See, it'll get spawned like a block higher. So like yeah. See that? Well, since it was spawned a block higher. See that? Let's just spawn in a bunch of these guys randomly. So you have to get good at, you know, like placing, like let me just say, aiming your crosshair. And also don't, if you're like me, just try, you have to keep like pressing the screen so that you can get like optimum efficiency. But if you're on a pretty low end device, this might be laggy, just like that. My phone just kinda lagged out. But yeah, wait, did I actually clutch that? Oh my god, damn, bro! I'm like the GOAT. But yeah, you have to get good at aiming, and you should also know how to side slam. See, you have like missing something, but you don't actually look at it. Just look at its like general direction. Actually, I did not miss that dude. Let's get good at aiming at crosshair, man. Sometimes I keep forgetting that I'm actually recording, because I just keep quiet for like a certain amount of time before I remember that, man, I'm still recording. Another thing, when you're in a, per se, like you're getting chased, another thing you should do is look directly down, then switch to your blocks, then build. Like, even like how many blocks was that? 4 blocks. If you're faster than me, you can probably do more than 4 blocks. Also, make sure you're always looking down. Don't like, see that? See, that's the whole purpose of side slamming. You don't actually need to look at the thing you're gonna mace, just know where it's going. Man. Probably could have side slammed this dude. See that? Side slam. Being able to side slam will get you like very far if your opponent went into tiny places and you don't have a good clear opening to clutch. So yeah, being able to side slam is pretty neat. But let me just spawn in the iron column right now, and then see that I hit it. You saw the sharpness effect on the iron column, right? Meaning I hit it. So yeah, essentially you have to do that. I only just hit it. See that? And the reason I'm using an iron column, some mobs are either too small, like their hitboxes are way too small for me to reach from far away, or they're just like total bots, like this. Oh, that's yeah. Always spawns in with views. Sometimes I will be directly aligned to that thing. What's up with you? That's depending on your reach. You have to around it, but yeah. And that's only one shot. So I can do that. An iron golem, for example. And the reason I chose density for my mace instead of breach is that breach like declines 70% of your armor's protection, which is great if you're on like multiplayer servers where you're always being hunted or like always hunting other players to deny 70% of their armor protection. But that's what breach swapping. You'll first hit them with the sword, no, so when the armor they hit them is, which is essentially the breach enchantment. See that? I don't like this stuff. I like actually one man. Another good challenge for you. He's taking around. So yeah, you hit again. Right. What is this, man? Just for fun, you know, he's sitting in. Whoa! Yeah, you actually practice it and then like, let's cover this. Yeah. That's the reason I fast game. So like, you really wanna use this. This should be intention. So what's it? To have the percentage. Enjoy your percentage. Here, see, so you're not. So you face the edge of the block. Yeah, the block. So then, so then you just have this. You wanna push like. So then just sword comes out. So I do a piece of. What is it? Oh, charge. Oh no. Yeah. That's actually what I like. Yeah, but that's what you need to know about macing, well, until the second video comes out at least. But for now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all dumbasses in the next video. So bye.